this, and not wait, that was not working. And this one,
Now
that's what I'm thinking.
later, after podcast,
Yeah,
I'm going to pick up some food that we ordered, and I'm going to bring my ass back, and I'm playing
said,
Star Wars Jedi Academy tonight.
woo, classic. Like, yeah, it's like wasn't that game supposed to be like remade or something like that?
Knights of the Old Republic is in the process of being remade. Yes,
Yeah, I was thinking
this is the,
forever.
this is Jedi Academy.
Okay, I couldn't remember. Sorry.
So she bought me a multi-game pack
Bundle.
for Switch that had Academy, Survivor, Knights of the Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic 2, and Force Unleashed all on one cartridge.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I played a little just for shits and giggles because I didn't feel like streaming and it was kind of late and I knew I wasn't going to run long. I played a little of the Knights of the Old Republic a couple nights ago.
Yeah.
But tonight I am going to play one. I've never played Jedi Academy, believe it or not.
Okay.
So I'm going to play it. And I know it's still got the older graphics, kind of like the original Knights of the Old Republic and stuff, but I just want to play it because I haven't played it. And Stealthy's probably gonna do a little work.
Little
Um
work.
little work. Um but I'm excited for food, dude. We ordered from one of our local Mexican restaurants
Yeah.
and it'll be ready at about 45 minutes after we get done with podcast. And I got me some Texas nachos coming.
Oh.
And these damn things have steak, chicken, shrimp, the nachos and the queso cheese on them. I am excited for food today.
Well, I our old Mexican restaurant we used to get food from got like I would say bought out. I guess they were brothers and uh both brothers owned their own Mexican restaurants, which I thought was kind of weird. But apparently one of the brothers decided to give his restaurant to his brother, and his brother hiked up the price of the food there. So unfortunately, um we won't be able to order from there no more. And that makes me sad because like the prices were good, the food was good, they had a good lunch like a lunch deal. So when we could afford getting Mexican, that was our go-to place. But now that's out the window, so we gotta find a new one now. So great.
All
Love it.
right. Well, whenever you're ready to go live, I'm ready.
We already been live. Like the moment you've been talking about food, we've been live. We were already like a
Oh,
few
we've
minutes
been
late.
live? Okay.
Far as I know, we've been live. Unless something broke, then I don't know.
Damn, that was weird.
What?
There's a town close to us, and it's illegal for chickens to cross the road there.
I just can't help but ask like questions like, did somebody like get like, did somebody raise a bunch of chickens and they had a bunch of chicken crossings and like the government
Where?
said, fine, enough of this bullshit, no more chicken crossing
Where?
around here.
Oh, damn, there's a town around here that it's illegal to eat fried chicken with a fork in. What the fuck?
Somebody must have got sued at some point, and like again, the government must have just said, "Screw you guys, your shit is now bad." Yeah, weird laws in America.
Oh my god, somebody has a law that says it's illegal to carry an ice cream cone in your back pocket on Sunday.
Yeah,
Specifically Sunday.
yeah. She must be looking up weird laws that's in America. There's some very very old laws that no one's ever like taken down. That's one of them. I've
Oh
heard that
damn,
one.
she said there's a specific town where everybody has to own a rake.
I I hate raking, so I can't move there. Absolutely hate raking. I used to have to, I used like every time, like, okay, it's something you do, yard work, kids, go outside
Oh,
and
we need to have a conversation, or me and Grumpy Bear needs to have a conversation. This motherfucker, your buddy, outed my kindness on his damn stream the other day. We need to have a conversation. He's fucking with my image. Okay? Damn little teddy bear.
oh man, I had to say, that horror deal's been nothing but fun. Um, and we can definitely talk about that because, like, apparently,
Hey, hey, there's somebody here to visit real quick while we're live.
little buddy, eh, better not die,
Said,
dang it! Don't jump. I see that. I know that little look. They're doing this thing. They're like, I want to move. I want to jump. Don't watch out. But yeah, like I've gotten also the power now to invite people. So if anybody else wants to be invited, I have power to do that. But that horror deal is I'm noticing some trends though. Like I am definitely noticing the trends. Corvo,
Yeah.
let me just um for one thing, um a lot of them are aspiring singers. And there's nothing bad about inspiring singers. Everybody wants to be a singer. But you ever heard the expression just because you can doesn't mean you should? Uh,
Yeah.
there's a lot of that on there. And I make it a point if I'm doing it as a bit of a bit, as a bit of a joke, right? Because just because I can doesn't mean I should. And
So
also, what? Did I just hear myself?
go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, I thought I heard myself for a second. They were like, "What the heck?" Um, every single male VTuber, and I'm not trying to bash on anybody here, but every single male VTuber, aside myself, because yeah, uh, are skinny, tall, slender, like like K-pop singers,
Yeah.
like that. And I don't know if it's an artist's vibe or rendition, but all of them are hot. And I'm not even like I don't even swing that way. I'm like, Jesus, can y'all do something other than like if there's a body type, like body type A, B, and C. For men, there's just A. Just A. Just tall, slender, skinny, toothpicks, no bulky men, no guys a little fat, no guys that are bald, no, they have plenty of the long hair or short hair, and like that's abundant. And all of them are pretty boys. I'm like, somebody's lied. Somebody's lying in their profile going, I want to be hot. And my real life going, but what's behind that camera, bro? Okay, you like,
Well,
let's be real, Lou.
I got tickled because of Grumpy Bear's debut
Mhm.
and shit. I got asked a question the other day, and somebody said if I was going to VTube,
Yeah.
what voice would I use? And you know what the first voice popped in my head was?
Yeah, I wonder what it could be.
No, it was more like, okay, how are you? Oh, yeah, welcome to my dungeon.
Welcome to my. I,
So,
yeah. That's something okay. So, if anybody does not know, VTubing and Corva, I don't know how much you know about. How much do you know about VTubing? Let me just ask that general question. Before I
I know,
start
I
spilling.
know, I know a little about what it takes to create a V2
Uh huh.
character and how they function with the software and stuff. But as far as actually doing it, like trying to make something out of it, I don't know a whole lot about what goes on with that because I don't do it.
What it entails? Okay. All right. Well, VTubers are normally like three categories. I would say three categories because um there's three different styles of VTubing you could be. You could be a PNG, a 2D 2D live rendition, which is like a 3D or somewhat a semi 3D model, but it's a cartoon form, and there's a 3D model VTuber. Um, that's the three types. And usually those characters come with backstory, lore, um, and some kind of form of a character of some aspect. And I've noticed this is not a okay, this is more of a minority for what I've seen, but there are exceptions, like to everything. I met just one today. There's an exception to this rule, and I'm glad to see this because everybody's been I've been watching has been just like me and you, right? Like we're just talking
Right.
about ourselves, our lives, our things, what we like, what we don't like, just us, right? There isn't
Right.
really, there isn't really a character there. Like some of them are inspiring singers, right? And they have their own albums that they may have made or something like that, or their own career prior to this VTubing thing. And while they have a character that is being presented to the viewer, they're not playing that character. They're playing themselves behind a character. And I've always thought that was, or I still think that's weird, right? Because like what's the point of making a character with this backstory and lore and all these things in this fantasy settings trying to escape reality? Because at the end of the day, that's what we're all trying to do, just trying to escape from reality. I'm pretty sure, just like Corvo and me, we do this every Friday, not because we're rich and famous. We do it because like we want to laugh, we want to have a little chit chat, we want to hang out with each other.
Yeah, we wanna
Like
hang out, we wanna do something that doesn't require us to be like, "Fuck, why is all this happening at this time?" You
yeah.
know?
So I'm thinking like, but it's like that's my thought. That's why I made my character not a hot femboy or hot, skinny, tall. I could made my character like smoking hot. I could have made it like 10 out of 10 would do again. And I know I got some ideas of if I would have made my character a male, I would have made sure my character was the hottest one around. And that's not very hard to do, but and then female characters, like girls, good on you. Girls have imagination. There's different body types, there's different like designs, different clothes. They stand out. And that's like applaud to them. They put a lot of effort behind there. But a lot of guys, it's not that way. Their characters are pretty like basic, like I'm a dragon guy, I'm a deer dude, I'm a bear dude, I'm a cat fox dude, whatever. And they play and then but all of them, a lot of them, majority of them, that I have come across just play themselves behind a character. I'm just like, that don't really like that don't give me excitement or fun or amusement. I'm like, but they're nice people, but there's some weirdos, and I'm not calling anyone's names out, but there's some weird people in this community, and I am not saying I'm not weird. I'm eccentric, maybe. I could be considered weird, maybe, because I'm not doing what everybody's doing. I'm not playing Grumpy Bear, aka human, behind a 3D character. And your first thought was if you would be a VTuber, you would do a voice. You would do a voice,
Yeah,
right? Because
yeah,
you would play a character.
yeah.
So why don't like why I don't understand like why would somebody want to play themselves?
I think I think in those instances, what you have is people want to be themselves, but they know they're not gonna get any interest visually out of themselves.
Mm,
So
mm,
they create something that makes you visually wanna
good point.
look at it, and then they're them
Yeah,
as that
yeah,
they and I get it because Lord knows there's some people been out there, even people that do this that's been in accidents, and the reason they VTube is because they know that their appearance isn't gonna be pleasing,
yeah.
okay? But so the only way they can be them and be online is they have to put something in front of them, you know what I mean?
Okay, okay,
So
yeah.
I would say that what you have there is either people that are scared of what opinion's going to be of the way they look, but still want to be live online and talking to people,
Mhm.
or people that know that due to whatever circumstances they're not visually appealing, they might even be slightly frightening. So the way they get around that is creating those characters. That would be what I would suspect would be most of your people.
Yeah. Um, and I know some people are like, socially awkward, right? There's some people that are just not interesting in their day-to-day life. So they play these characters hoping to try to be interesting. Um, I am worried about one person in particular. I had a bit of a falling out with them. Let's just say I was so nice to them, they end up not liking me. Which, yeah, like I was wishing them well. I was wishing them happiness. I was, they were supposedly like just started stop smoking today. I'm like, good for you. Hope you don't waste your time with smoking. I know you smoke, but they were smoking cigarettes, and cigarettes are way worse than uh vaping. And I'm like, don't waste your time with those things. And they had a lovely voice. And if you have a very talented and lovely voice, I don't know much about smoking, but I'm pretty sure that will ruin that talent if you do it long enough.
It can. It depends on how you handle it.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I used to sing every fucking day
Mhm.
in both a choir and a band, and
Yeah.
I was smoking heavily then. The trick is doing the other things that takes care of your voice
Yeah.
while smoking. So like warm tea with honey, um, you know, not hollering, not screaming every time you get pissed off and shit like that. All of those things help and combat um the rapid decay of your vocal cords. That and the way you smoke. So like there are different ways to inhale a cigarette, okay?
Mhm.
And depending on how you do it, how often you do it, and whether you are using a cigarette with a good filter or not, all of those things play into that. So, you know, tomato tomato, it also the more you sing, the stronger you keep those vocal cords,
Mhm.
the more leniency you have too.
Yeah. But it also affects your lungs. And I don't know, like for me, I know I can sing, but my lungs do not let me. And if you have weak lungs, you